Did you get a line?
No, I mean, yeah.
Hello, you've reached Anna Klucha. I'm unavailable to take your call
Oh,
at the time, so please leave me a detailed message.
No, he
and I'll
better
get
not
back
do
to you as
that.
soon
He
as
wants to be
possible.
president.
Thank
The
you.
last message I got.
Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Hey, Yannick, it's Dave at Safety. Hey, I've got Carol Gunther and Casey in my office. Give me a call. 4137. Thank you. Bye.
He never answered his phone.
It does for me. It must be you.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, he answers his phone.
Sorry, I'm going to finish my lunch.
Yeah, that's our lunch usually.
It's a protein bar. It's good for you. See?
That's good. Is it filling though? It is?
Protein bars have come a long ways over the years.
Oh,
So, how much sleep did you get last night?
Let's see, it's 7 hours.
Do you carry your CPAP with you?
No. Mm-mm.
So you got sleep, but was it quality sleep?
It's not recorded, so I don't know.
Right. So why didn't you go get a hotel room?
It was too freaking cold out.
Call a cab.
I don't know how to call a cab.
What?
I've never called a cab. I don't come from a city.
Could have called a cab.
I was gonna walk.
Yeah, but you said it was too cold to do that.
Yeah, so I just went to sleep. There's no CPAP in the hotel, so what's that gonna give me other than maybe bringing bed bugs home to my house? No, I'm serious. I mean, we've had bed bugs in our rents before because
So how did you log it?
what? How'd I log it?
Mm-hmm.
I was off duty because I was sleeping. But the truck was secure. Last time there was a problem with the truck being secure because I left the truck. So if I'd left the truck, also this time, wouldn't the truck be unsecured again?
Not if we had permission from operations to
Right.
leave it there.
I had permission last time. And there was a big pissing contest. And then I got a written warning because the only thing that could get me for was the 18 seconds of driving over. That was a big pissing day.
Well, the problem is one, your truck doesn't have a sleeper.
Well, I know that.
Two, you weren't really technically off duty because you were still in the truck, right? So if you'd have got stopped on your way here and they looked at your logs,
Hmm.
knowing you had a sleep, or didn't have a sleeper berth, and they would have said, okay, you logged off duty, when is the last time you slept? What would they have seen? Night before last?
No. I mean, I get 10 hours off the clock every day.
But you go home.
Right.
So where'd your location show for last night?
Oh, right there.
So you would have gotten in trouble because they would have said, okay, you haven't had any sleep since the night
You
before
can't
last.
sleep in the truck.
Not without a sleeper.
Oh, I didn't know that. Because I thought if you slept in the truck, you get $50. If you slept in a hotel, you get nothing. They'll pay for the hotel for up to $75.
We would have discussed all that, but
Yeah,
that's
and
not.
I'm not going to discuss that. I've been screwed before in that. I'm not going to the hotel. It's $200. Oh well, they come back later. Well, we only give you $75. I've been screwed wherever.
I haven't heard that.
Not here.
Well, then see,
So that.
he's told me they pay for hotels, and Yannick told me they pay for hotels. You see, and I'm sorry. First of all, I want to tell you, I'm sorry that I missed your call last night. I had my phone on vibrate after a meeting yesterday and forgot to change it. Cause the thing's on my nightstand when I'm sleeping at night.
Mhm.
So when I woke up at 2 this morning to go to the restroom, I saw that I missed the call. Well, I wasn't gonna call you because I felt you were probably sleeping, hopefully. So I called Joe back. And I said, hey Joe, I said, I'm sorry I missed Carol's call. Did she get taken care of? And he goes, yep, the last time I talked to Carol, she was getting a hotel room and we should be fine.
Yeah, I told him I'd try to find a hotel. They didn't. I didn't bother to call him back. Nothing he can do at that point.
Could have helped you find a hotel.
I
Could have
want-
got you a cab. Could have got you a ride.
I would have liked to have slept. That means I gotta wait for a cab. Gotta wait for him to call a cab. Gotta wait for him to Google a hotel somewhere. There's less sleep. No, I'm serious.
It's not legal to sleep in the truck.
Well,
That's the whole point of the whole thing, is that you can't sleep in the truck. You can't utilize the truck without a sleeper.
Right.
It's against the law.
Okay.
And for your own safety. I mean, that wasn't comfortable. And again, as
But
you
I
said,
have pillows and stuff in there.
as you said, you're on a CPAP, you didn't have it with you.
Mhm.
So that tells me you didn't get quality sleep. Not the doctor.
I'm not arguing. All I'm saying is, I gave up to just because I started calling at 8:30. So, no dispatches were on. Even North Carolina didn't answer.
So how long did it take you to get somebody at 8:30?
I got hold of somebody at 8 past 10.
And you were at that Walmart? Is that where you went?
No. Well, he told me. He said, "Well, I got to get you. I'm supposed to get you a hotel. Blah blah." He goes, "So call you." He gave me the number, and so I called you. Meanwhile, I'm driving, and I got down to 16 minutes, and I got off, and I parked. I
There
can't.
were no hotels off exits between where you left Coca-Cola and the Walmart?
I don't know. I was on the phone with him trying to call you, so
Did you
I
try looking for a hotel
I
while
can't
you're-
multitask that much driving
I
down the
know.
road at night.
I understand that.
Huh?
Did you try looking for a hotel while you were waiting to get live loaded?
No,
Well, how come?
it's not my job to look for a hotel.
Yes, it is. As a driver.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, maybe all this
As
stuff
a-
should be in the policy book in the orientation, because I haven't heard any of this stuff before.
Well, so, as for a dispatcher, like third shift or second shift, their responsibility is to look over the fleet.
Well,
The
I was
job is not,
I was told that next time
they
if I call
assist
Joe,
drivers.
next
If
time I
like
call
you're-
Joe will find me a hotel. That's what I was told.
And that's what I would have thought would happen, but
So if he told you he was gonna look for a hotel, then yes.
And he
If
didn't.
he offered his assistance to you, then yeah, you should have.
He said he had to find me a hotel because that's what he said. So he said to call him because he didn't know what to do other than Google. And then I called him back and said I'll be able to find something around here. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So I took him off the hook. So it's my fault.
well,
So if anybody,
not a blame game. My concern, as I shared with Casey this morning, is you didn't get taken care of, you didn't get a hotel room.
Mhm.
You know, so it's not a thing of
This
let's
is
lay blame on
three times a
somebody.
month.
Same place that you're loading down there?
Is it the backhauls that kills you?
It's the traffic that kills me. So, I mean the traffic. I mean, if I'm going to come through
Mm-hmm.
rush hour traffic, which is between
Yeah, 'cause you have a
2:30 in the
later start time.
afternoon until 7:30 at night is rush hour.
Yeah, because your start time.
And it doesn't matter whether it's 93, 1, 95, 495. You can pretty much add at least an hour and a half, maybe longer, to traffic to my time. And that doesn't include accidents and other crap. Like I got caught down, I think it was New Haven, because my to get back on,
Mhm.
there were 2 car accidents. It was an hour wait. So I tried to go around on Route 1.
Mhm.
I didn't go Route 1.
Yeah,
Not with 11-foot high bridge. Me, tractor trailers, with other tractor trailers trying to come the other way because, so then I had to and this was during rush hour, make my way back, and by the time I could finagle my way around, it's too late. So, I almost made it.
But you didn't.
No.
But remember, you can't utilize sleeper berth and you can't be off duty, you can't sleep in the truck.
Okay.
And again, don't take it as a disciplinary thing, but I was concerned. I felt bad that I missed your call first.
I just, I got off the road. Like the written warning taught me on Monday.
Monday,
I was written up Monday for driving 18 seconds past my drive time. So I got off. Parked in a Walmart, which is always open till midnight, but no, not that one. They closed at 10. By the time I got to McDonald's,
did they allow truck parking? Evidently, huh?
I kind of parked. There was, well, I don't know. I didn't ask anybody. I ended up parking behind Olive Garden. Got it.
Sometimes they'll wake you up and make you move, or it depends on, a lot of Walmarts anymore don't allow truck parking, especially overnight, but some still do, depends on where it's at.
No clue.
Yeah, if you're not in the way, then you don't really care usually.
The cop didn't mind that was driving around.
He didn't say nothing to you?
But I also have my 10th mountain patch right here.
Okay, but please, next time, let's get a hotel. But we better, I mean, Yannick wanted to be part of this
I mean,
conversation.
you guys got a plan? I mean, how much? Is it true that you only get $75 for the hotel?
I hadn't heard that.
That's what I heard.
No.
I didn't hear
They'll
any.
reimburse
And
you
that's
the
what-
whole expense
That's
of
what
the hotel.
Shireen told me.
No,
'Cause she's had a
Here's
hotel.
Yannick now.
they'll reimburse you the whole amount.
Hey Yannick, it's Dave.
What's up with my
Hey, Dave,
glasses?
how are ya?
I'm good, sir, how are you?
Doing okay.
I still have Carol and Casey in here with us.
Okay.
And we briefly talked a little bit, and I kinda explained to Carol that it's not legal to sleep in the truck without a sleeper berth. She understands that, but she was kind of led to believe that there was a certain dollar amount that we would reimburse for a hotel, correct?
Well, that is true, but I can say this, Carol, we would, not ask you to sleep in a truck over a dollar amount. I mean, your safety and you staying mentally healthy and physically healthy and, is more important than the dollar amount. They set a dollar amount, they just don't want people getting, the top floor of the Hilton, per se.
Right,
If that makes sense.
yeah. Don't need to be the Taj Mahal, but it needs to be
Yeah,
clean.
yeah, as long as it's a clean, safe,
Still a
hotel
policy.
room.
Okay.
Carol, do you have my cell phone number?
Probably not.
She doesn't think so.
Okay, well, I want you to write it down, in case you get, if this ever happened again, in case you couldn't reach Casey or Dave. Call my cell phone, text me, I would've given you my personal card, and, found you a hotel. I'd have had a taxi come pick you up, for that matter, you know?
Yannick, what's your cell phone number?
207-754-0290.
Okay.
Now, did we talk to Carol on how this all went, how this all happened?
A little bit. I mean, I told her I apologized for me missing her phone call.
Yeah.
But I followed up this morning, but we briefly talked about it, but
I called at 8:30. I called the dispatchers here.
hold on, can you hear Yannick?
Yeah, go ahead and speak up a little bit, Carol.
Seriously.
I can talk about it. I called dispatch here after hours. I got Alan's not here, gave me two numbers. I called the two numbers, one of them hung up on me. One was North Carolina, nobody answered. So I called three numbers at 8:30, got nothing.
At 20:30 last night?
20:30.
Yeah.
So then I talked to Tareen, and
Okay.
she stopped here for fuel and checked to see if there was anybody here for me. And then 8 past 10, I got a hold of Joe.
And what did Joe, how's that conversation at? What happened there?
He said, I was told I have to get you a hotel this time. He goes, but for more specifics, it's up here, it's David's number to call David. So I called David and left him a message, or Dave. And then that was at
10:30.
10:30.
Actually.
Yeah. And then my drive time was up at 10:50.
Okay.
So
So you had started when you knew you were gonna be in trouble at 20:30 last night, you started making the calls that you felt necessary.
yes.
And on our end, you know, Alan's out, he's having surgery, so we have someone in North Carolina, Ronnie, covering.
Ronnie didn't answer the phone.
Yeah, he might have been, who knows, he might have been tied up, he might have had a lot of calls coming at the time, but did you leave a voicemail?
No clue. Oh yeah, I did come to think of it. I said who I was, my phone number. I said I can't get a hold of anybody up here in Maine. and explained shortly what my situation was.
Okay, but no call back.
No.
Okay, I will,
So I mean, I drove 18 seconds past my time I got written up Monday, so I made sure I just pulled off the road and parked anywhere.
yeah, we can't sleep in a truck for one, and like I said, I mean, it's been nothing, it's been, you know, I've personally driven down to, Kittery, picked up a driver before, and brought another driver down to drive the truck back, so, you know, we don't expect anyone to sleep in a truck, I hope you know that.
Okay.
Thank you. But I hope you know that we wouldn't ever want you to, you know, it's not what we're about, and I don't think you did it intentionally either. You know, you typically do a good job for us. I just don't want, I didn't want something bad to happen, I guess. You know, we've dodged a bullet, I guess. It could have been, you know, could have been worse, I guess. The outcome could have been worse, but I want you to have the resources you need, and I understand if you called people and you didn't get a call back, then we gotta address that ourselves internally.
I could have called my sister to come get me, but I was told that was unacceptable.
Who told you that?
The day that I drove 18 seconds over.
Oh, when the truck was, I know, down in, Kennybunk?
Yeah, the plaza.
Yeah, well, you know, that's better than sleeping in the truck.
That's not what I was told. I was told that was completely unacceptable and would not be allowed again.
Who told you that?
One of the many people that talked to me that day.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, we don't want to make a habit of stuff like that. But
I don't want another written warning 3 days later.
No, Carol, I understand. I'm just, you know, from our standpoint, we can't have you sleeping in the truck. We can't have you driving illegal. You know, DOT, you know the deal. You gotta follow the guidelines, follow the rules. And that's it. So on our end, we gotta make sure that we're reachable for whatever reason. I gotta look at that, why Ronnie didn't return your calls. On voicemail, we can retrieve all this information, so I'm gonna do that. And
Well, can you make the card that we have, our gas, evidently one of the cards we have, I can't get gas with anymore? I didn't get an email on that.
you can't what?
Says one of the fuel cards she has, she can't get fuel with.
Only
Which one is it?
the truck card, the 505 truck card can get fuel. The other one, I guess, is only to get money.
Your truck shouldn't even have a card anymore. It should be just yours.
You should have a T-check card. You should have a Irving card for up here at Perry.
I don't have an Irving card.
You don't have an Irving card. You just have a T-check card.
I have two.
Okay,
Alright, so-
who said you can't get fuel with a T-check card?
The gas pump. But anyways, why can't you make it like we can use that at hotels of a certain,
We can.
you know?
We can. All you do is put an advance. All you gotta do is put an advance on it. It'll come out. It'll reimburse you for it.
Right.
Simple.
Orientation.
Could have you a
Possible.
T-check number. You know what I mean? There's many things that we can do. All you gotta do is I can put $200 on your T-check card. You can use it just like a credit card. Get the cash out. Go pay for the room cash. It'll come out and go back in your paycheck. It'll show deducted and then reimbursed with a receipt. So,
After the fact.
yeah, that's a piece of cake. We just don't expect anybody to. I just want you to know we never would have wanted you to sleep in a truck, and we never. I looked at the run; it's doable, but you must have got held up at both places, the delivery and the pickup location,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you in traffic all day too?
No.
You were running right along the speed limit,
A little bit under.
a little bit under.
I try to drive safe. That way everybody passes me.
As long as you're driving safe.
But I believe I was down there 3 to 4 hours loading at the restaurant depot, and then another 3 hours or so loading at the Coke place.
Okay. Just from a mileage standpoint, it looked like totally doable run.
I had to also come to Scarborough from Hollis. There's more time, and I had to pick up my truck. There's more time, so I had to drop and hook the trailer I had here. That adds like 2.5, 3 hours onto my day, and I already used my 16.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, Okay, so it's but things that unforeseen issues, that things you guys deal with, variables that you guys deal with every day that we're not always aware of in the office, you know, we're not on those roads, so. But I wanna emphasize, you know, Carol called me, I get calls 24/7.
Yep.
And if you can't reach Dave and you can't reach Casey, I'm another resource that can help you.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you didn't have my number last time, before this happened, so you do now. I'm gonna find out why Ronnie didn't call you back. And you just need to know, I don't know, this is, you know, a safety, this is up to Dave and how he wants to handle the other end of it with you sleeping in the truck, but I want you to know we would never expect that of you. We would never ask anything like that of you. And I just wanna make sure you know, you're in a safe place, basically, to take the time off, so.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
I'm good. If you, you can take it from here, Dave.
You got it. We'll take care of it.
All right, I gotta call into Joe too, Joe Spinney, to see what's going on that end of things as well, so as soon as I hear from him, I'll touch base with you.
Okay, sounds good, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Do you want to see my phone things from last night, who I called? When?
No, I believe you. I
Good
mean,
luck trying to get a hold of him this night.
Nighttime.
again, I mean, I think we dropped the ball too, which Casey and I have talked about, Yannick and I have talked about. We dropped the ball on our end too.
And I'm
Which is
correct.
good.
They
I
have a
saw your text
policy. It's
message this morning.
$75.
Well, but, I mean, and you made the right phone calls, that can get overridden. I mean, if I can't find, if the only hotel room that I can help you find is $125 where you're at, then we're gonna pay the $125.
I know, but
I mean,
You know,
because legally,
I've-
from that standpoint, it's not legal.
I've
to
had
use
policy
the truck.
shoved down my throat,
I know,
this
I
week.
understand. But,
and I'm getting that from many people, policy shoved down my throat, so.
but the right steps would have been in place, we would have
Mhm.
taken care of it, because we just can't have you sleeping in the truck. I understand, you can do that, and you felt okay with it, but that's not fair, that's not sleep, Yep, you still been without your CPAP in the hotel room, but you at least could have stretched your legs out and, had a better chance of a night's sleep.
In an unsecured vehicle.
And it dealt with that with the issues, again, as long as operations is on board, then it's secured, I mean,
No.
we had no other choice.
No, I mean, I was asked specifically, were you specifically told to leave that vehicle unsecured? Lock doesn't count as secured.
And you were, so that's not your fault.
You know what I'm saying?
You were told you were fine, so it's not on you.
And
You
it was
didn't give enough
about
for-
going to my, having Katie pick me up and stay at her
Yeah,
house.
but you didn't get written up.
It's the day they wrote me up for the 18 seconds
would-
instead.
This is what I do
It's
with
like-
Carol.
It's the written warning for the 18 seconds, because I know of a lot of infractions and getting an 18-second write-up. Because I sent my written warning out and about to get comments from other people.
So, I got your text message this morning,
That's fine.
so there's nothing I could
I know.
do.
That's fine.
Okay, we good?
Okay. Do I need to come back in for a written warning later in the week?
Maybe. No, just kidding. No.
No, you're just gonna get some days off, that's all.
I have next week off.
Oh, there you go.
Did you make sure you have a room?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
It was approved in January.
Traveling for the
I have a
holidays?
picture of it too, if you'd like to see it.
No, I believe it. I don't even know
Yannick
if it's-
approved it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's in your driver thing, cause I don't have it.
It is. You wanna see a picture of it?
Yeah, cause I don't have it in my camera.